Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Clearview Ice Arena, the home of the Robert Morris Colonials, who are playing host to the Rochester Institute of Technology Tigers. I'm Caden McCrory, alongside me, Jared Stevens. Welcome to the broadcast, your first time on here. How does it feel to be on?
It feels really good, Caden. I'm definitely excited to be out here. We definitely have a big matchup here. We were witness to it last night. Now we get to call it ourselves. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, two great teams last night. 4-3 win last night for RIT off an overtime goal by Joey Harris, and the 3-on-3 overtime assist by Christian Pellegrino and Nick Ravel. Last night was a very interesting back-and-forth game. Give us some of your thoughts on the RIT team and what do you expect them to do today?
RIT looked really good. They're led by their captain, Schuler Dylan. He ended up starting off the game with a goal last night, assisted by Andrew Short. Those are two of their top point scorers right now. So I'm definitely excited to see if they come out and perform for their team here as well. What do you think we need to do here at RMU side to get this game going and get a win for us?
So last night, obviously, Roman Kramer gets 2 more goals and assists added to his column. Puts him at 24 goals and 27 assists on the season with 51 points. That's absolutely amazing. But if the Colonials want to win this game, I think they're going to need some depth scoring out of those bottom 6 players, and maybe even the second line got to contribute as well. Nate Mickey's back. I think he's one guy that you really want to keep an eye on tonight. Had an assist last night. It's great to have him back. I also think they need to get on the board first. Last night they went down 1-0 in the first period. I really think getting on the board early for them and carrying that momentum throughout the game would be absolutely huge for this Colonial team. What's for RIT? What are some players to watch here for today?
For me, it's going to be, like I said, Schuler, Dylan, Andrew Short, and then I'm going to throw in a third one, and for me, that's going to be Alec Vent, the D-man. He's got 20 points on the season. Didn't really put up any points last night, but he's got 15 games under his belt, 16 now after last night, and I think he's going to be another one to watch. Obviously, Schuler Dillon's going to be out there. And when I'm looking at this RIT team, I think the things that they need to do is play their game, play physical. When it came to the third period last night, RMU, they looked a little bit like they had some jelly legs. They looked like they were a little exhausted because of the physicality that RIT performed with. And I think the other thing is going to be putting on quality shots here on net early. We did get a look at who's going to be the starter tonight, and it looks like it's going to be Christian Pellegrino for RMU.
Yeah, that definitely looked for a big game out of Christian Pellegrino. His first start of the season. Definitely, I think you need to carry that momentum. If you're going to use Pellegrino, you have a very long stretch coming up before the playoffs. 3 goalies might need to come into play here between Mackey, Rutherford, and Pellegrino. So definitely look out for a big game from him. I also want to touch on that second line. Keith Reed, Nate Mickey. Those 2 guys, along with the freshman Brian Schindler. All of them have a lot of skill, very good players, and I think they're going to have some really big games here tonight. Also the defense, Braden Harbison, Jeremy Jenkins, those type of guys. Great blocking shots, great at getting outlet passes. If Pellegrino's going to have a really good game, it's going to rely on that defense. As we approach about the 35-second mark here before the whistle blows and we get ready for the anthem, RIT is now hitting the ice. We will be back in about, let's say about 2 minutes after the anthem. Stay tuned, everybody. The lights are on, the stage is set. First period about to get underway from Clearview Arena. Welcome back, everybody. For RMU, the first line starting, Adamski centering, Roman Kramer, Gio Palombo, the D pairing of Jeremy Jenkins and Blake Loge with Pellegrino in the cage. If something's going to get going, it's going to start with this top line.
It definitely is. It definitely is. I'm excited to see what comes out of Pellegrino here. So I think he is going to have to be the X factor for this RMU team. If he can block shots and keep pucks out of the net, it's going to look good for RMU today.
As everyone's skating around, we're getting ready to go. In net, Josh Ruffner, the goaltender for RIT. Pretty good stats looking through. A 3-1 record, a 4.28 goals against average with an 894 save percentage. The RIT defense looks like they're going to have to play very strong in front of them. Puck draw, won by Adamski, goes back to Logs. Jenkins and Logs play catch now. Logs up the right wing boards is going to find Palombo. Kramer up the middle of the ice, takes a shot, goes into the netting, out of play. 11 seconds into the game.
It is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. We saw that last night. RIT plays very fast, very physical, and we have to see if RMU can keep that up for 3 periods of play today.
Palombo, the right-handed shot's going to come into the draw, cannot win that one. RIT is going to take possession there from number 83, Alex Chernobyl. Along the boards, a battle ensues, and here comes RIT the other way. Number 9, Tyler Gamble gets into a battle with Palombo. Palombo holds possession, met by 2 RIT players, but Logues is there to pick it up. Up to Jenkins on the left wing boards. Jenkins going to take it himself now. Finds Kramer. Kramer tries to make a move, gets hooked up a little bit there. Still in the battle along the boards. Kramer in front goes for a damn Scott there. Good save by Ruffner. Opportunity there now for RIT to come back the other way. Thrown in, and the Colonials have to retreat, but a line change for RIT, and they're going to pick up this puck, but then picked up the other way by the Colonials. Palombo with time. Looks to the open man. He gets Adamski. Adamski by himself. Opportunity shot. He scores! Justin Adamski over the blocker's shoulder, and the Colonials, 1 minute and 1 second in, strike first.
That is exactly what RMU needed here. You said it best, that one of the key to the game for you was they needed to get on first, and they needed to run with this momentum. Adamski over that top shoulder is going to be a huge 1-0 lead for RMU. Let's see if they can run with that momentum.
Goal number 15 on the season for the captain from Gibsonia, Justin Adamski. What a great shot that was. He had all day and no one around him, and he just picked the top of the net like it was nothing. RMU gains possession yet again. They're coming out with a head of steam here. That second line out near that was Schindler down the bottom. Mickey's along the board there. Nate Mickey trying to win this one out. Schindler comes in to help out. Schindler. Lance Cotton gets credit for an assist, his 4th of the season, 4th point that is. And that's the only on that one. RIT now the other way, led by their captain, streaming up the ice. Number 5, Christian Loria. Down behind the net is Cotton, plays it back. Down to get it is Mickey. Mickey gets body along hard by number 4, Carter Benedict. Mickey behind the net to Cotton. Back again. Finds the stick of Tyler Draper. Draper's going to take it himself, bodies off a man and shovels the puck into the neutral zone. Picked up by number 6, Mike Birmingham with time. Looks and goes to his defensive partner. Looking now for the outlet pass, but goes back to Birmingham. Through the middle, tries to get it out, but hits off of his own player. And here come the Colonials the other way. Keith Reed gets the puck knocked off his stick, and RMU has to reset. Cotton throws it around the boards, hits off the skate there of Lapiana. Harbison now. Harbison tries to body him off the puck there. Round on his back and goes to his forehand, number 26 behind the net. It's met there by Keith Reed. Along the point. Another big hit there. You see the physicality starting to pick up already just 2.5 minutes into this game. Lapiana throws it out to try to reset here and get a possible line change. And they do get a few men off, including Keith Reed, for some new offensive troops. Harbison plays catch with Nathan Isaac. Isaac tries to get that one in. Robert Byrne pokes it in. Now Joe's get it. Byrne on his back and tries to shovel in front. Can't get a hold of that puck. Lapiana to Byrne around the net. Down to help out as well is Cameron Smith. Smith's shot hit off the stick there, the goaltender Ruffner. Harbison down low. Tries to hit Lapiana. He can't get there. RIT trying to just get the puck out, but Nathan Isaac says not so fast. Other way is Cameron Smith. On his backhand, tries to shovel it through. Good block there by the RIT defender. Down the other way is number 49, Doug Smith, but he fell over his own skates there. The puck gets shoveled along the net. Ruffner's going to play that one away for number 18, Liam McLean. Up the boards, they try to go for a pass through the middle there. Number 9, Tyler Gamble, going up against Jeremy Jenkins. Jenkins tries to go through, can't keep his footing there. Behind the net it goes for Gamble. Gamble goes in front, opportunity, just missed wide off the shot there of Nathan Audi. RIT picks it up. Looking to get something going here. Back to Gamble behind the net. Goes in front for an open shot. Right through the middle there. Good save by Pellegrino. As there's a man in front trying to tip that one, but Pellegrino kept that 5-hole shut.
That is huge for Pellegrino. That is the first shot he's going to face. That's a good-looking shot, and he gets to make the save on that. That's going to be huge confidence for the man who hasn't got a start here at D1 hockey quite yet, and I think that's going to be the telling sign for Pellegrino for the rest of the day, let's hope.
Draw there, won by number 61 of RIT, Hayden Chamberlain. Jenkins now. Jenkins for the open pass. He's going to find Palombo streaming down the right wing boards. Palombo gets the line with Kramer with him. Behind the net now is Palombo. Tries to shovel it, gets his own pass. To the middle, Jenkins. Plays it over for Loge. Loge shot, good save there by Ruffner as Loge just gets body along the boards. Palombo to Adamski through the middle. Adamski Makes a good move to get around those defenders. Shovels it to Roman Kramer behind the net for Palumbo. Palumbo in front, no one home there. RIT has been stuck in their defensive zone here for the most of this first period, 15:28 to play. Palumbo in a board battle now. Adamski comes in to help out. Adamski is going to try to shovel that puck to regain possession, but cannot get it. As RIT tries to get out, Blake Lowe just knocks that one down with his hand. Looks for an open lane. He's going to send it down to Adamski behind the net. On his backhand, Adamski himself looks in front for Palumbo. Can't get it quite there. As Carter Benedict sends it the length of the ice, they try to get a line change. Cotton tries to hit Adamski. He can't, and now that line's going to go off. On comes that second unit of Keith Reed, Nate Mickey, and Brian Schindler. RIT is advancing the other way. Opportunity by number 14, Nick Gravel. Gravel, shot, blocker saved by Pellegrino. Gravel regains it. Another shot off the glove, loose in front. Good job there by Nate Mickey to take that one away for RMU. Mickey up the middle of the ice. He's going to take it himself. Bodies off one man, gets through another. Down the left wing boards, tries to shovel towards the net. Good block there. That's Keith Reed, loses his footing along the left wing boards. RIT still stuck in their defensive zone, trying to just get something going to get this puck out. Good hit there by Brian Schindler along the boards there. Brian Schindler known for his physicality along with Keith Reed. It's good to see them getting physical really early in this game. The puck works its way back to neutral ice here. RIT looking to get something going in the O-zone. Opportunity shot, great save by Pellegrino, who swallows that one up off his chest. Off the shot of Zach Tominick.
I definitely think Pellegrino is looking good. That was one of our big key points we talked about earlier, is if he's going to be able to keep pucks out of the net. And his defense is helping him out a lot here. They are keeping the puck away from him, and he's facing clean shots, no bodies in front of him, and that's a huge thing for the goalkeeper here. We are going to have to take a second while he gets his mask put back on here, but we're about to drop again.
Myers wins that draw for RIT. Back to the point opportunity. Shot there by number 6, Birmingham, sails just wide. Trying to get this puck out now is Nathan Isaac. Along the boards, Tyler Kovac chips this one. Denied there. Pellegrino is going to pad that one away off a dump in. Harbison up the board, tries to go for Kovac, but that one's intercepted. Kovac goes down to help out. Shot again by Birmingham. Good block by Harbison to take away the lane. Another chance here. Shot blocked by Harbison once again. Doing what he does best, and that's taking away shots in front of his netminder, Braden Harbison. Down the other way they go. Austin Lapiana. Lapiana gets a little hooked up there. Nothing called. Burn down there as well. Lapiana skates past that one. RIT is going to pick it up. They try to send it the length of the ice. Pellegrino's just going to pad that and cover it up with 13:15 to play.
One thing I'm liking that I'm seeing out of this RMU team is that depth roster spots are definitely forechecking very well. They have had possession of the puck in the RIT zone for a long time in this first period, keeping them on the back foot and running with that momentum.
Adamski loses this draw. Shot there. Another great save by Pellegrino with the glove off the shot of number 83, Alex Chernobyl.
That was a clean shot by Alex Chernobyl, but Pellegrino saw it the whole way in and got the glove save.
Chernobyl's going to try this one again. He's going to tip it down. Jenkins there tried to wake away that puck as those two wrestle down to the ice. Around the net they go. Behind the net is Gamble, tries to go in front. Good job by Jenkins to take that one away. Now Andrew Short has it. Off for Gamble, trying to go back to the point. Short's going to take it now. Short back to the point here. Opportunity shot. Vent. Good save by Pellegrino. A little bit of a screen in front, but Pellegrino read it perfectly.
He really did. The defense is doing a good job trying to clear out in front of Pellegrino. Alex Vent with a little wrister. He has a lot of goals scored on the season, but that one is not there because Pellegrino is playing like a brick wall right now.
One draw, and Logues is going to take this one behind the net to his deep partner, Jenkins. Tries to go for Palumbo, just missed his stick right there. A fanned-on shot by Chernobyl, and here come the Colonials the other way. Adamski chips it up for Kramer, but behind the net now, Kramer has to regain the puck off of Alec Vent. 20 points on the season for Alec Vent, 2 goals, 18 assists, one of their point leaders. And when your defense gets involved, that's what helps with offense greatly in this game. Now in the zone, Keith Reed tried to body that one off. Justin Adamski, now picked up there by John Betts. RT is going to reset now. Betts is going to apply some pressure here. Benedict through the middle, tries to hit the stick there of number 61, Hayden Christensen, or Chamberlain, my mistake. Around the net they go. Picked up there by Cotton. Broken stick there for number 4, Carter Benedict of RIT. Down the other way as they try to go through a through pass there from John Betts. Now picked up by Pellegrino behind the net for Tyler Draper. Draper to Betts. Betts going to try to shovel this one out. He can't. Betts again. In front, loose puck picked up there by Santino Malteri, but there's a whistle here for a delayed penalty. Let's see who the guilty party is.
It looks like it's going to be number 17 here, possibly.
That's going to be Lance Cotton, number 4.
It's going to be Lance Cotton.
I believe 2 minutes for roughing is the call here from Lance Cotton. That's going to put RMU on a penalty kill.
It does look like it is the call, and let us rewind to last night. RMU did have a shorthanded goal. It came from one in who only Roman Kramer. So let's see if they can maybe get a little bit of pressure on this RIT offense and get pucks deep and try to score again on a shorthanded goal.
Speaking of, look who's on the ice. It's Roman Kramer. Along with Adamski, Harbison, and Isaac. RIT's going to play catch, looks it up in lane. Shot blocked there by Harbison. Around the way they go. Vents in front of the net. Played there for Gamble. Back to the point. Shot possibly here from Gravel. Gravel. Good job by Kramer. Try to take that one away. Gravel in front. Blatted away there by Pellegrino. Kramer's trying to try to go the other way. But right there to take it is Christian Luina. Luina up to Gramble. Or Vent, my mistake. Vent's going to take it himself. Vent with a lane. Goes around the net. Looking for somewhere to go. Good job playing the square here by RMU. Not letting them get anything going. Adamski with a good play there. He's going to take it himself. He has a chance. Adamski with 3 guys on him. No call there. On the ice now is Cameron Smith. A name that we've been called a lot, but is a very big impact player with his face-offs and physical ability. Vent. Up, he's going to go for Gamble. Can't hit the stick there, and that's going to be an RIT icing on their own power play.
You mentioned Cameron Smith, and I like his style of play. He's my kind of guy. He's down, he's dirty, and he likes to be aggressive and play pucks deep. That's the kind of play that I like to see, especially on the penalty kill.
Smith's going to take this draw here. A big draw in their offensive zone, try to get something going. He's going to have Gio Palumbo to the left of him. Smith wins it forward. Smart play there by him. Now behind the net is Lorena. The captain for this Tigers squad's going to take his time and look for an open lane. He's going to find Vent, who has an outlet pass through the middle of the ice. Opportunity shot here. Great glove save by Pellegrino.
Pellegrino is standing on top of his head, and we do have a little bit of action in the goal crease here. Looks like number 4 came in a little hard onto Pellegrino, and RMU took a little bit of offense to that.
Yeah, Nick Gravel came down with the head of steam there. He took a shot on net, and the defense didn't like they took that extra whack at Christian Pellegrino. It's going to be a left side draw here. Cameron Smith's going to try to do it again. And he does perfectly right back to Logs, and he's going to throw that the length of the ice. Cameron Smith, one of those great impact players, and the goaltender Ruffner's just going to keep it. Smart, wise play there by the RIT goaltender.
Yeah. One thing I will say is right now RIT is out shooting the Colonials 10-3. That's a big difference, but RMU is still up 1-0 on the board, and that is a huge total to see that only 3 shots faced and 1's already allowed in.
Reed and Schindler, the new offensive unit out here with Jenkins and Logs back on defense. Now the other way comes RIT. They have 20 seconds to go here on this power play. Joey Harris, the overtime hero from last night, has the puck. He goes back to the point. Back to Harris it goes. Harris to the front. Great passing play, but a great save by Pellegrino.
As I just said, that's the 11th shot Pellegrino has faced, and he has stopped all of them to this point. Some would say it's good defensive play. Others would say the goalkeeper's just having a good time seeing the puck right now. And that's what we like to see. RMU needs a big game out of him today.
8 seconds left until Lance Cotton is set free. Let's see if they can try to hit him coming out of the box. 4 seconds and 3. And RMU has killed off their first power play of the game as Cotton is out of the box. Behind the net, Nathan Isaacs applying pressure. Also down there is Keith Reed. Reed's going to throw it back up the boards. Taken away there by number 49, Smith. Trying to go to the point, pass the stick, opportunity the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Schindler to Reed, back to Schindler, over across the Reed, he scores! Keith Reed and Brian Schindler back and forth. Wow, what a play.
What a goal that was. That was a 2-on-1 that quickly became a 3-on-1. and there was no chance for Ruffner to stop that puck. He makes a good save on the first attempt, but the puck is loose in front, and the goal is good. There is nothing more he could have done there with no defensive help.
What a great breakout play there by Keith Reed. He faked the shot the whole way to Nate Mickey, and next thing you know, right there was Schindler to feed him a beautiful pass. 11th goal of the season for number 8, Keith Reed. One of the guys I mentioned in my opener who needed to have a great game. And what does he do? An absolute beauty of a goal right there. 2-0 with about 9 minutes to play here. The Colonials coming out quick. Big hit there by Harbison, thrown back the other way, but luckily Tyler Kovac is there to defend him. Kovac on his backhand, looking for somewhere to go. He's going to throw it up the boards. Hits off the skate there of number 7, Shea for RIT. Byrne now. Bodied there. Harbison's going to go help him out. Byrne behind the net. Covered up by Pellegrino as Byrne hits the ice, and the RMU fans are not liking that one.
Yeah, when it gets chippy and physical like that, the fans are not going to like that. They were really excited there off of that Keith Reed goal, assisted by Schindler. But now they're a little upset because they're taking shots at RMU players, and they're not going to like that.
As you mentioned, Schindler, his 12th assist of the season, 15 points for the young freshman Schindler. A very big infant player. Is there an RIT player down, slow to get up? RMU's going to try to take advantage as the player limps off to the ice. Kramer now trying to get this puck through the middle. RIT's coming the other way. Now Draper has it. Draper up for Kramer. Kramer has Adamski with him. Kramer along the slot here. Goes for Adamski. Can't hit that pass cleanly. Intercepting it there was Draper. Offsides is the call, as they say Draper did not keep that one in.
The player that limped off the ice looked to be number 51, Hayden Chamberlain. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if he does return to the ice here fairly soon.
Yeah, Hayden Chamberlain, one of the impact players I've seen early, always getting the puck on net and just being a physical presence. That's a big loss for them if he cannot come back into this game.
Looks like last night he did shoot the puck a couple times on goal, but nothing really productive for him there. Let's see if the rest of the RIT team can step up here.
A good win there by Santino Malteri, who's out there with John Betts and Cameron Smith, a very defensive unit, but can still apply some offense. Down the length of the ice, Smith's going to go attack that one. Now it's Betts who throws the body. Smith's going to try to pick that puck up in a battle. RIT is going to escape and try to go the other way, but a good body to keep them away from the puck as Smith gets roughed up a little bit behind the play. Behind the net it goes for Alec Vent, the alternate captain for this Tigers squad. Cotton sends it back in as now Smith hits the ice yet again, and they have to retouch to go attack in the offensive zone. Behind the net the Tigers go. Vent chips it up the boards, finds the open lane to Benedict. Also down there is Myers, who sends it the length of the ice. Behind the net, 2 Tigers go. Good body there by Jenkins to play the puck away. Now out of the zone it goes. The Tigers have to retouch here. Vent throws it on net. Pellegrino's going to swat that away to Jeremy Jenkins. Jenkins up the boards finds Betts, or Smith that is. Good stick there by the young freshman Schindler to knock that puck away, as now both sides get a line change. Loge is behind the net. Throws it along the boards. He's going to find Jenkins now. Jenkins to Smith. Smith chips it in. Keith Reed with the head of steam is going to go the other way. Reed already has 1 tonight. He's looking for 2. Reed gets bodied off, but he's going to pick up his own rebound there along with Schindler. Also on the ice is Nate Mickey. Look out for him, another impact player. Other way in a foot race. Opportunity for Joey Harris. Harris shot. Great pad save by Pellegrino as Harris is denied the overtime hero from last night, looking for another one, but Pellegrino stands on his head. Around the net's Keith Reed. Sends it up the boards, taken away there by the Tigers. Another chance here. Chernobyl Roman, that is, throws it over the net. Down behind the net it goes. RIT is getting a line change. Jenkins going to try to take advantage of that and take it himself. Up the boards, finds Schindler. Schindler has a man streaking. It's Nate Mickey. Schindler to Mickey. Can't hit that pass cleanly. Around the net now as Schindler gets bodied along the boards. 2-on-2 the other way, but Mickey's coming back to help. Shot in front, just missed the stick there of Andrew Short as they try to go across the crease. And missed pass there. Nate Mickey's going to get on his horse here and try to get this puck, but sadly Christian Pellegrino is going to take that puck away. Opportunity now coming back for the Tigers. Tyler Gramble through the middle, tries to hit the stick of Short. Not clean there. Another shot opportunity, sails wide of Pellegrino from the point. Off the shot of Arena. Harbison takes a body there, and that's Tyler Gramble. And the crowd's loving that one. Opportunity shot now from the point. Good block there. Now the other way comes Roman Kramer. Kramer by himself. Kramer bore him back on shot. He scores! Roman Kramer, what a shocker. Right over the glove, and it's 3-0 Colonials.
That is Roman Kramer's 52nd point on the season. And that is just amazing. He blocks a shot from the point. He takes it on his horse, and he had nobody there behind him. It was one-on-one with the keeper, and he beat Ruffner top shelf. Ruffner, I apologize. Ruffner top shelf. What else can I say?
Goal number 25 on the season for Roman Kramer. It's absolutely incredible what he's been able to do this season, and this team would not be as great without him. Just picks it up beautifully, great awareness, great speed, and Kramer puts it home. Under 5 minutes to go here, 3-0 Colonials. Kramer with a goal, Adamski with a goal, and Keith Reed with a goal thus far. Now Draper. Draper with the man right on him. Draper gets his pocket picked. Opportunity shot here. Great save by Pellegrino once again. Off the shot of Carter Benedict. Tigers swarming now. Shot by Alex Chernobyl. Goes through the middle. Picked off. Here come the Colonials the other way. Draper looks for the open man. He has one. And that's number 22, Kovac. Kovac with a man with him. Tries to go through the middle, but good block there by the Tigers defender, Chernobyl. Now the other way. 2-man back against 2. Good inside move from the Tigers forward. Their shot. Great save by Pellegrino once again as Nick Grable tried to put the dipsy-do on him, and Pellegrino denied him.
Again, it's getting a little chippy in the crease where Pellegrino was. I believe that was Alec Vent that was going down in real hard on Pellegrino, trying to get that extra little tip in just in case it did leak out. There was no such thing there, and the RMU Colonials surround him and tell him, hey, get out of our goalkeeper's crease here, man.
It's one of those unwritten rules in hockey is to stay away from the goalkeeper, and RMU's a team that's not going to shy away from a little bit of physicality. It's not part of their main game, but if they have to play it, they are willing to do it. That's what makes this team so successful. Second unit out right now, Mickey, Reed, and Schindler. Reed on the draw, the left-handed shot. Can't win that one cleanly as the puck is played low for the Tigers. Opportunity for Harris. Harris makes a move, picks up his own rebound, but met by 2 Colonials, Jenkins and Reed. Reed's going to keep the pressure on there as Jenkins is going to help him out. Jenkins and Reed now are just playing catch. Reed to Schindler. Schindler with a great behind-the-back pass to Reed, who tried to hit Mickey through the middle of the ice, and they could not connect. Mickey and Reed and Schindler now applying pressure, trying to get this puck back. The Tigers are just going to send it the other way. Now Logis throws it through the neutral zone. Picked up there as now Logis once again has the puck in the defensive zone. He's going to find his partner Jenkins. 3:30 to play here in period number 1. Reed has Mickey with him. Mickey on sides. He keeps it. Reed shot. Good save there by the netminder Ruffner. It's now Schindler in a battle there with Reed. Tigers going to come out with that one. Here they come. Carter Benedict. Denied there. Harbison says not so fast. Shot opportunity. Sails wide to Pellegrino. Andrew Short. Logis are going to battle with them there as they're locked up along the boards. RMU trying to get this puck out as 3 Colonials and 3 Tigers now fighting for it. The Tigers are going to come out victorious there. Nathan Audi looks for the open man shot. Great side by Pellegrino. Hits off the post there of Andrew Short with a great opportunity. Looks for an open man. Goes wide to the point there, but picked off beautifully there by Brian Schindler. Schindler open man, Nate Mickey. Nate Mickey has all day. Nate Mickey on his forehand shot. Goes for the glove side. Can't put that one home. What a great read by Schindler to find Mickey wide open right there. Now the other way come the Tigers. Gamble, my bad, takes a shot. Pellegrino takes the save, and right in front of the net was number 8. And they go down to the ice. Nathan Isaac, the freshman, taking exception to that as Pellegrino got knocked over a little bit there.
RIT is trying to play physical, and they're trying to get into the face of Pellegrino to throw him off his game. They are taking exception to that, and Isaac is going to go to the sin bin for a roughing here, it looks like, as well as Andrew Short. And we will see what the call is here, but things have been chippy in this first period. They definitely are showing RIT does not want to lose this game 3-0. They want to put a body presence in front of the goal, and they want to put goals in or pucks in the goal. So we will see where this one goes here. What I was going to say is that last opportunity with Mickey there all started off of a miss off the post. I mean, Pellegrino has to thank that post. He has to thank his lucky stars. He was a little bit late on it, but thankfully the post was there to save the day for him.
Yeah, Pellegrino definitely, goalkeeper's best friend right there is the post and the crossbar. And Pellegrino definitely thanking the post there. It looks like we're going to get an offensive zone draw here. And it is going to stay 5-on-5 as of right now. It looks like a second Tigers player is going to go to the box. So it's going to be a power play for the Colonials. Looks like possible double minor here for Andrew Short as the Colonials now get set here. Kramer to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Kramer. Back to Jenkins again. Jenkins a shot in front. Right there is Adamski who couldn't get it. Now Kramer pucks that one up. 2:05 here to go in period number 1. Mickey in the battle here. He goes to Adamski. Adamski along the board behind the net. Adamski can't get that puck out. Good job there by Jenkins to knock that one down. Mickey looks for the open guy. He goes back to Jenkins along the point. Kramer. Kramer throws it in front. Opportunity there. Shot by Draper. Sails just wide. Adamski, as Draper is still on the ice here, can't get up now. Looks almost technically a 4-on-4. Adamski on his backhand around the circle. Goes back to Jenkins on the point. Can't catch that puck cleanly. Jenkins and Adamski swap sides. Kramer along the top of the circle. Shot hits off the glove of Ruffner. Draper goes down, and now a little extracurricular as Adamski got slashed after the play.
He did. And if you were looking at that last play in front of Ruffner, Draper was on the ice for a long period of time. The RIT defender was not allowing him to get up, and the fans and the other players were taking a little bit of exception to that. We did get confirmation during that little bit of a power play that it was Andrew Short on a double minor penalty, 1 for roughing and 1 for charging. So that is why the RMU Colonials are on the power play.
Adamski having a chat with the Tigers bench, not liking that. Second power play unit is out. T3 to Gio Palombo. Palombo, one of the sharpshooters on this team, they're going to look to give him the puck. Schindler, back up to the point, is going to find Cotton. Cotton back to Schindler. Schindler can't take that pass cleanly. He's Cotton through a little bit wide. Cotton can't keep that puck in cleanly. He has to go retrieve it, but luckily he has a man in key 3 to throw that puck right to. Reed to Schindler. Schindler back. He's going to find Cotton, looking for an outlet pass. 57 seconds to go. Schindler finds a streaking man. That's Gio Palombo. Palombo, around the net he goes. He's going to keep that puck, but knocked off. Tries to get this one out. Cotton can't get that one with his glove, and that's going to go the length of the ice for Pellegrino to pick up. 15 seconds ago here on the power play for the Colonials. 3-0 lead thus far for them. Palombo's going to take it on his own stick here. Nice little toe drag move to fake everyone out, including us. But can't get the stick there of Keith Reed, and that's going to be the end of the Colonial power play as Andrew Short, or I'm sorry, not Andrew Short, but the man who is serving the penalty for Andrew Short is set free. Goes to Schindler, 15 seconds to go. Changing man, that's going to hit off the referee. The Tigers looking for one more chance here as we're under 10 seconds. The Colonials take exception to that, and that's going to end up being an offsides.
Just a step over the blue line there. It was a bang-bang play, a little bit too close for my liking. But I'm glad the ref made the call. With 5.4 seconds left, that's probably going to be the last play of the game. We're going to get a face-off and probably not much else, but we'll see how it goes.
You never know what can happen in the sport of hockey. Burns going to win that draw back, and Logue's just going to send it to the length of the ice, or he's going to hold it. Wisely just holds the puck. At the end of one, Colonials 3, Tigers 0. What are some of your takeaways from this game so far, Jared?
I mean, we hit it best at the beginning of the period. We needed production from the depth players here in RMU. When we look at the score line, Adamansky, little bit of a depth player behind Kramer, who obviously is leading the team right now in points. He was assisted by Lance Cotton, who finally gets on the board for us here. As well as the goal later on by Reed. He's one of our depth players that we needed to score and step up a little bit. On top of all that, the production was there on the ice as well, not even in the score sheet. It was physical play. They were matching up well with the RIT physical play. And I think that was a good period for them, and let's hope they can transfer that into the next period.
Let's hope that the defense can stay solid as well. Guys like Braden Harbison getting in front of shots, taking away the lanes is what you need to do from your defense, and he's one of those guys that just does it perfectly, and Pellegrino got to be thanking him and the other defenders. Also got to thank the post as well, but Pellegrino, a really good first period from him. About, I think, 14 or 15 shots against, and he didn't let a single one in.
Yeah, no, he looked very well out there. I called him a brick wall a little bit earlier, also said he was standing on his head. Those are two things that I think he did very well in this game. I definitely think you were right to thank the defense. The defense kept bodies clear, gave him vision of the puck a lot, and it really made it easy for him to glove down a lot of those shots that he faced from the RIT opposition.
As we are entering the first intermission, we will see you guys in about 13 minutes. Stay tuned for what should be an eventful period number 2. Colonials 3, Tigers 0. We'll be right back. As we welcome you back for period number 2, Colonials 3, Tigers 0. It's been a very eventful game thus far. 3 goals on the board for the Colonials compared to only 7 total goals last night. What are some takeaways going into your period number 2?
Takeaways going into period number 2 is RMU as a whole needs to play smart, avoid taking some poor penalties, and just keep their calm and keep their composure. For RIT, I think they need to bump up the aggressiveness. I think they have to continue to play fast, continue to play loose, and see where that can get them.
Yeah, definitely for both sides. Just definitely the aggressiveness is going to continue. It has to for RIT to get back in this game. That's just part of their game plan. RMU is very good at counterattacking that, though. That's why I think they have a very good chance going forward in this game. As RMU now hits the ice, led by Christian Pellegrino. What a period it was for him.
It was a great period for Pellegrino. He definitely made some huge saves. He faced 18 shots last period, so it's going to be huge for him to continue to keep going. It looks like right now, as he's skating around, he has another goalie out there just kind of giving him some pep talk, keeping his head in between the pipes here, which is one thing that you have to do as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, that is who they mentioned last night. He didn't play, but his name's Parker Rutherford. He's like the 1A to 1B that he is to Kevin Mackey, who's number 30. 7-1 record out of Rutherford, 290 goals against, and a .934 save percentage. Between him and Mackey, they're both having outstanding seasons, and Pellegrino looking to join them right on top of that list.
Yeah, it's definitely huge as a goalkeeper when you have some fellow teammates that have, you know, a good save percentage, a good record under their belt, because then they can progress you to have that same issue and to keep your head in between the pipes, as I said before, and to keep your head, you know, focused on what you need to do and saving pucks here. So,
as the refs having a chat now with Coach Joseph, we get ready for puck drop here, period number 2. That top unit is out here. Adamski centering the line of Kramer and Palumbo. Adamski cleanly wins that one back to Jeremy Jenkins. Up the boards, tries to go for Kramer, knock that puck away. Jenkins and Logues have to go get it. Logues around his net, stops, puts on this tape of Kramer going through the middle, is trying to hit Palumbo. Palumbo now in a foot race. It's not going to be icing as that goes towards the net. Palumbo gets tripped up going behind the net there, and it looks like there is a whistle here. Let's see if they're going to call a possible penalty or something against the Tigers.
It does seem like we're having a little discussion behind Ruffner here. Like you said, that puck took a bounce towards Ruffner and did not go in behind him, so the icing was waved off, and it does not look like we're going to have a penalty here.
Adamski with a clean win back, goes to Jenkins, now to Logues on the right dot. Logues goes low to try to hit Palumbo's stick, can't reach it there. RIT is going to try to get this one out, but pressured hard by Kramer, and Logues throws a great reverse hit there. Palumbo now in a battle, out comes Chernobyl, Alec that is. Alec leaves it back for a flow of player. Kramer picks that one off perfectly, and here he comes the other way. Streaming down there is Gio Palumbo, just a step behind that puck. Tigers getting a little bit too fancy there in the offensive zone. That's slowing them down as RMU goes for a line change. That hits off the stick of Jenkins and still is out of play under the minute here gone in period 2.
One thing I wanted to mention here for RIT, so far we have noticed their top goal scorer and their top point scorer here, Scholler Dillon, hasn't really hit the ice. We're not sure if he's taken an injury, but that's a big impact player gone off of this RIT roster, so they're going to look for players like Andrew Short to step it up here.
On the draw here, that second unit, Keith Reed centering that line. Mickey and Schindler to his right. Lost there as the Tigers set up. Opportunity shot there with a screen. Great save there by Pellegrino off the shot of Christian Pellegrino.
Even through the screen, Pellegrino keeps his head and just watches that right into the glove. Similar to a catcher in baseball. He saw the puck come straight to his glove and he captures it with authority.
Reed, the left-handed shot, beautiful win off the draw there. Mickey tries to chip this one out, denied there by the Tiger defender. Now a board battle. Mickey trying to tie him up. He's going to get that puck out. It's lost in his skates, chips it out. It's going to go the length of the ice for a Colonial icing. Whistle dead at 18:39.
And as we see an icing here, I want to talk about Ruffner a little bit. This is going to be a start for him, and he did face a fair amount of shots. I believe it was 10 in the first period, but he allowed 3 goals. How do you bounce back from that?
It's definitely a mental game now, or if you are the goalie Josh Ruffner. You let in 3 goals in the first period. Most of them weren't your fault, but it's still all a mental game as the Colonials come streaking down the other way. Reed looks in front, can't hit the stick there, Brian Schindler. But definitely think the other goaltenders on the team and the teammates are encouraging him to help him get back into this one. Shot there by Reed, sails just wide. Schindler tried to pick up that rebound. Ruffner looking pretty confident right now, just trying to keep his team into a game that they can definitely come back from. Draper sends it up. Finds the glove of Schindler, throws it back to Lance Cotton. Cotton with time, looks for the open guy. As a line change for the Tigers ensues. Cotton finds Draper. Streaking man there is Schindler as they go the other way on a possible 3-on-2. Leaves it back for Mickey. Mickey to Reed. Reed opportunity. Shot sails just wide of Riffner. Now behind the net it goes. Going back to the point, Schindler's going to pick this one up. Schindler with time. Shot, screen, right in front. Lost in the skates there of Nate Mickey. Lost puck there. Mickey tries to bat one down off the shot of Schindler. Can't connect there. Tigers finally get this one out, but it's going to be, they're going to call no icing as it tipped off the stick possibly of Lance Cotton. Cotton now starts the breakout. Gets around one man, now 2. Cotton just going to send it in wisely to get a line change for the forwards to go get. Austin Lapiana battles for that puck. Lapiana down there with Kovac, who's going to pick that puck up. Kovac down to Harbison, who's pinching low. In front, opportunity there. Byrne was pinching in, couldn't get it there. Nathan Isaac's shot hits off the stick there of Lapiana, bodied away, and the Tigers are going to pick this one up. Harbison low, skip that puck to the middle of the ice. The Tigers pick up and regroup. Blocked there by Lapiana, who takes a body. Byrne going to chip it the other way. Can't get through there, the body of the defender. The Tigers chip this one in, and they're going to go play dump and chase. Harbison on his back stick there. Throws it to the boards to find Tyler Kovac. Kovac sends it through the middle of the ice with the man streaking. That's Austin Lapiana. Lapiana on his horse, tries to get this puck. Takes a hit there. Now picked up by the Tigers, number 14, Nick Gravel. Gravel going to take it himself here, sends it on the net of Pellegrino, who knocks that one away cleanly. Isaac sends it up the boards. Hits off the glass, but right to the defenseman, number 83, Alex Chernobyl. Gravel picks that one through. Nathan Isaac goes to retreat for the Colonials. Behind the net, he goes to Harbison. Harbison finds Lapiana. Harbison lost a glove. Picks that one right back up. As there's going to be a penalty.
And that's going to be on Harbison. He does kick the glove of number 4 for the RIT Tigers. That's going to be Carter Benedict. So he's going to go to the box here, 2 minutes, and that's not good. We talked about taking bad penalties. You're up 3-0. There's no need for that. I think Harbison was just trying to clear that so it had no puck interference, but the refs didn't see it that way.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think he's just trying to throw that glove out of the way, out of the play, what they're supposed to do there. And unfortunately, they're going to give the break to the Tigers as they get set here on the power play. I'm guessing the call is unsportsmanlike conduct, but Adamski has a break here. Good muscle play by Adamski, but he has Kramer with him. Kramer opportunity on his back into his forehand shot. Great save there by the goalie Ruffner. Kramer with an A+ opportunity. Down the other way comes the Tigers. On the backhand, he's going to find number 8, Short. Short, one of the guys we said who has to step up for this Tigers squad. Around they go. Vent loses control of the puck, but Kramer with the heavy pressure. Back to Vent. Kramer right there to try to take that one away. Ends up back to the stick of the alternate captain, Vent. Vent circles around. Doesn't have much to go. Goes through the middle, hits off the stick there of Logues. Adamski just sends it the length of the ice beautifully, and that's going to kill some more time off the clock as the forward group of Adamski and Kramer head off the ice to be replaced by Cameron Smith and Gio Palumbo. Behind the net, a minute to go here on the penalty. It was Harbison. I believe the call was unsportsmanlike conduct.
The call was actually going to be interference.
It was interference.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh. Maybe something we didn't see. Maybe with the glove going down on the ice.
Yeah.
Cameron Smith on the body. He's going to beautifully take that puck up. Great job by Smith getting down there and playing the body to kill even more time. 45 seconds now to go on this penalty. Up the wing, Doug Smith finds the open man. Shot there wide there of Harris. Right there now is the defense of the Colonials to pin that against the wall. 30 seconds now to go on this penalty. Great job here by the Colonials to pin that against the wall. As they now Tigers try to set this one up. Great job there by Smith. Now the other way, Palumbo is going to retreat as they were offsides. Maybe not, as the referee didn't signal it that way. As now a bouncing puck goes towards the line. Ref says it stays in. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. One more chance probably here for the Tigers. Other way goes Keith Reed. Keith Reed all by himself once again. Keith Reed. Backhand, forehand shot. Great save by Riffner. Runs right through the crease. Knocked away by the Tiger defender. What a play right there by Keith Reed all by himself. But what a nice job by the Tiger defense to take it away. Schindler, sharp angle shot, sails just wide. Cotton keeps that one in. Throws the length of around the net to find Schindler. Schindler with time. Throws it low. Finds the open man of Keith Reed once again. Between the legs pass, finds Nathan Isaac. Shot right into the chest there, the goalie Ruffner.
Ruffner can thank his lucky stars because Mike Birmingham clears that puck out of the crease. It was loose, it was wide open, and he had no idea where the puck was. Thankfully, Birmingham picked him up and kept that to a 3-0 game. What a beautiful break by Reed there, though.
Yeah, similar to, I believe, the Penguin game last night, one of the goals. The puck hit the goalie in the chest and then somehow went through the 5-hole and slowly worked its way to the blue line of in. It's something that could have happened there, but Birmingham took that away. A great job by him. Isaac tries to throw this one out, taken away by the captain, Maria, of the Tigers. As they play catch now, going from zone to zone, now into the Colonial zone, Harbison goes to his partner, Isaac, can't connect there. Maria shot in front, picked through it, a score. It looks like I think Andrew Short got a hold of that one and pokes it home to make it a 3-1 game.
He was the guy we said that had to step up for this RIT team. And it's crazy because I was just going to talk about how well Harbison and Isaac have been playing. Even when Harbison was in the box, Isaac stood on his head and made a lot of plays offensively and defensively. But they're going to take the minus there because Andrew Short finds it home behind Pellegrino. I hope that the man can keep his head in between the pipes and not let up any more of those.
Christian Laria, the captain, took the shot. I believe that is his 13th assist on the season. And then Andrew Short, his 15th goal of the season, the other captain for this Tiger squad. The two captains connecting there to finally get the first goal for the Tigers. Around 13 minutes to play here in period number 2. Tigers now swarming. Good job there by Kramer to take that puck away. Another shot, sails just wide into the netting and out of play.
RIT is putting on the heat here. They have come out into the second period looking like a whole different team. I want to know what the coaches said to them in the locker room here. And hopefully RMU's Coach Joseph said some stuff similar because we're looking a little flat, and I think that we need to step it up here.
Nathan Audi, number 20, who is on the ice at the moment with the secondary assist on that goal. So it now reads Short from Laria and Audi. 12:30 to play here in period 2. Palumbo fighting in the boards here. Down there also is Jeremy Jenkins around the net. Here come the Tigers again. Swarming here as that pass misses just wide of Andrew Short, as we mentioned, the previous goal scorer. Jenkins in a body battle there. Kramer tries to hit Palumbo. Palumbo, with time, just sends it back around behind that for Logues. With a breaking man, Jenkins. Kramer's getting on his horse. Leaves it for Adamski. Finds an open man of Palumbo, who he sends his body across the ice there to keep that puck in play. Palumbo gets his pocket pick there, but Logues is there to help him out. Palumbo, open man, Kramer along the left wing boards. Kramer with an opportunity. Kramer shot. Good block there from defenseman Alec Vent to take away that one. Kramer himself works it away. Finds a guy there, shot there by Draper. Good save by the netminder of the Tigers. Draper stops the puck with his skates there. Down low it goes. Palumbo to Kramer behind the net. Kramer puts on the brakes. Goes for Palumbo in front, taken away by the Tigers again. As the Tigers took a fall there from Blake Logues, the defense and some of the forwards are going for a change here. Now behind the net. On the chase is John Betts. Outlet pass. Hits the stick of Nick Gravel. Gravel. Shot. Great save by Pellegrino that swallows that one up and not giving a rebound to them.
I want to rebound to that Kramer shot on goal there. He definitely has to be one of the silkiest players I've seen in the ACHA here. And maybe that's a little caster bias because I am an RMU caster here. But he is just magical with what he does with the puck.
Really is. Draper off a great win there off the center. I couldn't see who that was. I think it was Cameron Smith or Santino Malteri. Regardless, great job there. Puck loose in front. Cameron Smith on his backhand takes that one away. Draper looking for the streaking man. It's Malteri. Also is Betts. Betts couldn't play that one forward. As Draper finishes his check along number 6, Mike Birmingham, one of the heroes so far for the Tigers, saving another Colonial goal. A body battle ensues. Malteri, as everyone hesitating to go towards the puck, including Cameron Smith, who now gets it along with Draper. As the puck is still loose, picked up by the Tigers. Behind the net it goes, picked up now by number 14, Santino Malteri. As Colonial's just trying to get the puck out now, it seems. Cameron Smith can't hold that one. As a body falls for the Tigers, no call there. Cotton sends it the length of the ice, and it will not hit the netminder and make this one a Colonial icing.
It's been good play in the back end by some of our defensemen. Draper there looked really good. He did play a very stout defensive game there in that last shift, and he's going to have to stay out there as well as Cameron Smith and Lance Cotton because that puck was iced.
Malteri, the left-handed shot on the draw, wins that one forward. Cameron Smith on his horse. He has John Betts with him. Smith plays it through a defender's legs. Is now the Tigers going to pick this one up and try to go the other way. Some bodies got off, some didn't. Keith Reed lays a huge hit there on Brad Shea, number 7 of the Tigers. Mickey pokes it forward. He's going to take it himself. Mickey has an opportunity. He got a man streaking. That's Nathan Isaac, the defender. Mickey, opportunity. Sails just wide as he held onto it for a tad second too long. Reed holds the line. Never mind, as that's going to trail out, but Keith Reed almost kept it in perfectly on, it seems like, one edge of his skate. As now the Colonials reset here. Mickey finds an open man. Good chip play by Reed as he couldn't keep that puck on his stick. Try to bat that one down off of the pass of Nate Mickey. 3-on-3 coming back. Even numbers. Keith Reed takes away the pass. Nate Mickey's going to take it himself again as he tries to poke this one free. Can't get the stick going there. Schindler sends it to the defensive zone. Mickey now on the pressure, takes a tumble, picked up by Schindler. Schindler with the toe drag move, he scores! Brian Schindler, little toe drag move, faked everyone out, including the goalie, and it's now 4-1 Colonials.
That play is all set up by the fresh face of this RMU Colonials team, Nate Mickey. He sets that up perfectly, keeps the puck in the zone, and allows Schindler to get a little flick up over Ruffner, who is having just a rough time keeping pucks in front of him.
Yeah, Brian Schindler, his second point of the game, his 4th goal of the season for the young freshman. That second line is buzzing right now of Reed, Schindler, and Mickey, and I don't think they're done just yet, ladies and gentlemen. 4-1. Under 9 minutes to play here in period 2. That one's not going to be an ice. Logs covered there by Pellegrino as that one took an odd bounce. Mickey is going to get an assist on that, his 3rd assist, 5th point of the season. So Mickey getting on the score sheet once again.
He is, and he is a player to watch out for the last couple games of the season. Like I said, a fresh face to the team. I think he's only played in 4 to 5 games here, and he is at a point-per-game average, which is along with the likes of Kramer and along with the likes of Adamansky. Those first-line guys. But Mickey's running on the second line, so that's huge for them to get that depth.
The balance of the lines as that puck's going to sail over and almost towards us, almost a few more feet. That would have hit our cameraman, Alex Gagnon, but I don't know if he would have stopped that one. It might have hit me.
I heard
glitching.
He was quite the goalkeeper in deck hockey, so I think he might have gloved that one down.
Oh, we have another cameraman by the name of Andrew Keel. I don't know if he's listening or not. He's a deck and an ice goalie for D4.
Okay.
And I was on the broadcast of CJ once, and the puck came really close to us, and CJ ripped Andrew apart a little bit, and Andrew took a little bit of an exception to that one. So just had to poke a little bit of fun at Andrew. We love you. We miss you. We hope you get better soon, buddy. Hope to see you back here next week for possible D1 game versus Mercyhurst. Back to the game here. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 4-1 Colonials. Jeremy Jenkins now has it. Now goes up, tries to find the stick there of Austin Lapiana. Lapiana's going to take it. Lapiana takes it around now. Has his forwards switching with him. Robert Byrne down there as well. Along the boards, Tyler Kovac. Kovac couldn't keep that one. The Tigers are going to pick that one up. Jenkins tries to body that one. That one's going to be the length of the ice for a Tigers icing, 7:55.
When we look back at our first keys of the game, we talked about the fact that we wanted depth scoring from this RMU Colonials offense. And what we're going to highlight is Schindler here. Schindler is playing out of his mind right now. He's got a goal and an apple. That's huge depth coming from a third-line guy.
Absolutely. This team is very young with their depth positions. Guys, like we said, Brian Schindler, are only freshmen. And they're asked to have a huge role on this team, and they're really meeting the quota here for Coach Joseph. Roman Kramer now on the top unit with Adamski and Palombo are now out there. As that puck pressured hard by Gio Palombo, who brings a really physical presence, as you see right there. Palombo, now Adamski's trying to join in here. Adamski, Kramer's sitting there wide open the slot if they can get it open to him. Palombo takes a tumble there, no call. Kramer, shot blocked. Kramer tries to pick up his own rebound, can't do it right there. Off of the other captain, Andrew Short. Kramer himself, puck poked away. Trying to get that one as Draper, as a Tiger takes a tumble, Andrew Short that is. Pellegrino behind his net, leaves for Roman Kramer. He's going to find Tyler Draper now. Draper leaves it for Cotton, off the body play there. Kramer tries to take a toe drag move, couldn't take that one cleanly. Tigers on the rush now. Draper around the net. And that one's going to knock it out of the zone. As a good keep there by number 18, Liam McLean. Adamski pickpockets, tries to go the other way. Adamski on his backhand, takes a little toe drag move. Adamski with the dangles. Finds Palombo to Kramer, goes for Palombo in front. Adamski shot, hits off the blocker there, the netminder, Ruffner. Beautiful play from that top unit. Palombo through the middle, gets knocked down and takes a tumble, no call. As a Tiger also lost his stick on that play. Harbison with a good body there and takes down a Tiger man, number 14. Harbison, the physical presence on the defensive side. As John Betts takes it off his skate. Betts puts it through, tries to go through the legs of the defender, Christian Laria, and cannot put it through. Smith gets bodied away there from Laria. A big body is Christian Laria. He's the captain of this squad, and it's one they rely on heavily. Also out there is Santino Malteri. Smith through the middle, leaves it back. Shot by Isaac, tuck away. Loose puck in front, Betts knocks that one down. Shot opportunity, rebound by Malteri, couldn't knock that one down. Isaac to Harbison. Harbison just throws it low to try to find the stick of John Betts. Betts with his skates there. Pins him up against the wall. Puck is loose, scales up in front. Harbison couldn't keep that one in as they have to reset. Tigers can't get a change, but maybe the Colonials can. Through the middle. Betts pokes that one in. Betts on the chest. Now. Also down there, Smith sends it the length of the ice, and that should be a Tiger icing with 5:21 to play here in period 2.
I want to highlight the play that Braden Harbison's been doing. He is a solid defensive player, but also has the ability to move the puck, similar to a young Mike Green. And I think that his and Isaac's play on the defense has been the difference so far in this period.
Nathan Isaac, also a freshman. One of those younger guys asked to go in a big role, as we mentioned. Schindler has it now. Goes back to the point he finds Logs. Now looks to the middle. Mickey, shot opportunity by Schindler, taken away there by the stick of number 26, Roman Chernobyl. Bodies fall down in the corner, including a man that's pinned up against the boards. We can't see who that is. Keith Reed tries to get involved there. As that one's going to go the length of the ice. Will it be an icing? No, it will. Yes, it will. It took him a second there, but Logs, I guess, didn't have enough there to get that puck.
It did, and what we're hearing right now is a lot of chirping from the crowd from that scrum down in the corner that we just saw. They're calling for a penalty. So is Coach Joseph. He's talking to the referee right now, trying to get an explanation on why that hit from behind was not called. I didn't see it, so I can't speak on it. Did you happen to see what happened down there?
We have a very sharp angle that it's very hard to see of what exactly happens in that right corner down in the RMU offensive zone. But it looked like it was Nate Mickey that was pinned up against the boards there. And I guess the stick may have got a little high, and that's maybe what the fans were seeing. Like we said, it's a little bit harder for us to see from up here. But Nate Mickey along with the Coach Joseph asking, where's the penalty on that one?
It's always a tough time to be stripes on the ice.
Yes.
It seems like you can never do anything right, and even when you do something right, somebody's always mad at you.
It's a tough job, but much credit to the referees. It is 4-1. Maybe they're just saying, just play on, guys, just play on. Sometimes that's all you need to tell the guys. But if it gets a little bit out of hand, that's when you're going to start taking some penalty calls either way.
Looks like the head referee is talking to Justin Adamansky here, who's still a little bit trying to get an explanation on why there was no call there. And we're going to be looking to drop another puck here. So Adamansky's going to go back towards center, and he's going to take his face off now.
Adamski, the left-handed centerman, on his backhand, tries to win this one back to Kramer. Actually ends up the Logs. Good block there. Down the other way come the Tigers. Jenkins puts on the brakes and takes it around. He finds Kramer. Trailing man is Palumbo. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Palumbo shot right into the middle of the chest of Ruffner, who swallows that one up.
What a stretch pass from Kramer there. I cannot believe that he managed to find the stick of Palumbo. And good on Palumbo for being able to chop that down. That's a bouncing puck, and those are not easy to corral.
Palumbo's going to take the draw since he is a right-handed shot compared to Adamski and Kramer's left-handed shot. Palumbo's going to win that cleanly back to Adamski. Adamski's shot hits off the blocker there of the netminder Ruffner. Kramer plays it back to Adamski. Adamski's shot sails just wide. Down low is Jenkins. Jenkins gloves it down. Tries to go back to Kramer behind the net. Can't get there. Battle ensues. Palumbo's going to try to pick this puck up along with Jenkins to help out. Now Kramer steps in. Puck still loose there. It's going to exit the zone. Adamski's going to go pick that one up. Puts on the brakes and heads back the other way. Open man's Kramer through the middle. Kramer works it through. Good move there. Shot hits off the mask. It looked like of the netminder Ruffner. Kramer with yet another shot on net. Speaking of shots on net, he had 16 last night, did Roman Kramer, including to our stat man Jordan Wirtz. Shout out to him. He's doing a great job as well also for this game.
What's Kramer's shot total right now?
Now behind the net, Jeremy Jenkins. 3:41 to play. Jenkins looking for an open man. Behind the net, he's going to leave it for Loges. With time, offensive changing, along with changes for the other side for RIT. Through, will it be an icing? Yes, it will. Looked like possibly the RIT defender could get there, but they're going to whistle this dead at 3:27.
Definitely a huge period here for RMU. They have been able to do what we needed, and that was keep cool heads. We've only seen one bad penalty there by Harbinson, and they've been able to keep it square and keep it clean.
Robert Burns going to take this draw, the left-handed shot centerman. Loses that one shot on net, hits a few bodies in front and trickles wide of the netminder Pellegrino. Around the net it goes. Picked up by number 14, Nick Gravel in front. Tries to go for Harris, can't connect there. Kovac sends this one down for the Colonials, and they are now on the chase. Down low is Byrne and Austin LaPiana. Now here comes Gravel the other way. Kovac takes a body there. Another shot opportunity, hits off the mask of Pellegrino. Puck loose there. Can the Colonials get it out? Burns going to play the body. Stuck along the boards. Draper comes in to help out. Cotton finds Kovac. Kovac with time. Guy on him now. Can't get that puck free, and Kovac takes a tumble. And I believe they're going to call that one as Kovac got interfered with. It looked like going down to the ice. It'll be number 6, Mike Birmingham. I believe, I'm sorry, number 61, Hayden Chamberlain is the guilty party.
As we're looking here, the shot totals so far for the game are 25-22. RIT is actually leading in the shot totals, but they are down on the scoreboard 4-1, and this is hopefully going to be a big power play here for the RMU Colonials.
Nate Mickey is going to take the draw as that top unit is out here now. Kramer to his on the point. Always a deadly shot is Roman Kramer. Mickey, speaking of, sends it around to Roman Kramer. 2:30 to play here in period number 2. Colonials 4, Tigers 1 on a back-to-back homestand for the Colonials, losing last night 4-3 in overtime. As the Colonials play catch here, taken away. As here they come the other way, all by himself. Opportunity shot, great save by Pellegrino, denying Tyler Gamble on a breakaway. Now the other way come the Colonials off the stick of Jeremy Jenkins. Jenkins gets the line. A Tiger lost the stick, looking for the opportunity now is Jenkins. Jenkins up to Kramer along the top of the right circle. Kramer with time. Takes a shot, glove down by Ruffner, who made it look easy.
It's crazy how well this power play meshes together because they only have one defenseman on this line. It's going to be Jeremy Jenkins who's running that sole defensive spot. Obviously, you'll have Kramer and you'll have others rotate to that point spot, but Jenkins is a sole defender, so on those counterattacks, it can be a little bit difficult.
Draper wins it cleanly back to Kramer, who gets that shot deflected and taken away there, taken to the end of the ice. Pellegrino's going to come out with a man streaking, and that hits off the trailing player and into the Tiger bench. Looks like no one was hit and everyone's okay there.
That is an aggressive play by Pellegrino, and I love to see it. He's not sitting back on his skates. He is going aggressive, and he's going for the puck here and trying to make a play to make sure that there's no shot on goal.
Nate Mickey was trying to body that man off as Pellegrino had time to send it, but Pellegrino threw it perfectly right off of the trailing Tiger player. It looks like the referee's talking to the timekeeper here to get something figured out. We're at 1:13 to go here on the power play. If you're the Colonials, what's the key here to try to get a goal?
The key is to keep puck in possession on the RIT defensive zone, to move the puck well and find an open lane here. You got to keep bodies in front. I've noticed Mickey has been parking himself right in front of Ruffner. Same with, Kramer. He likes to run that point, and he wants to get shots on. He's got a beautiful shot for himself there. So if you can get some distraction in front of Ruffner, it's going to make it a lot easier for Kramer to find the back of the net.
Yeah, two big bodies, and Nate Mickey and Tyler Draper sitting right in front of that net. Draper, a forward and a defenseman, but Draper's big body makes him a good presence in front of the net so he can get Kramer to get that shot. Length of the ice it goes, and Kramer's going to pick that one up. Minute to go here on the power play. 1:40 left in the second period. Kramer's going to take it himself. Shot by Kramer, glove down once again by the netminder Josh Ruffner.
There is another shot by Kramer. He is a shot monster. He puts up high totals of shots, which is probably explaining why he has 52 points on the season. It just makes sense.
It really does. 25 goals, 27 assists. Absolutely incredible season, as we've mentioned thus far. Harbison's low, along with Gio Palombo, who's going to send that one to the point. Now Lance Cotton finds Keith Reed. Reed with time, sends it around the net to find Gio Palombo. Palombo puts on a little move. Palombo on his backhand tries to leave it to Keith Reed. Now Harbison behind the net. Usually defenseman playing down low. Schindler to Cotton. Cotton shot, traffic in front. Somehow stopped by the netminder Ruffner.
I don't know how he had vision on that shot there. There were bodies in front. I believe that was Harbison down in Ruffner's face. All I can say is that's the difference between this first line on the power play and the second line, is that on this second line, they run two defensemen. They run Lance Cotton and they run Harbison, even though he can play more of an offensive role as well.
Harbison's parked right in front of the net. I think that's why they have him in that forward role right now. Now behind the net's Palombo. 1 minute to go, according to our PA announcer. Keith Reed throws it low. Palombo tries to pick that one up. Now Harbison's going to get it. Harbison looking for the lane. Puts on the brakes, tries to go to his backhand. Now body along the boards. 5 seconds and 4. Power play ticking down, but they still have the puck in their zone. Power play is now killed off. 5-on-5. Reed in front. Missed the pass just wide. Harbison to Reed. Reed shakes off a body. Harbison's going to throw it back in. Glove down by the Tigers, and they come the other way. Opportunity for Nick Gravel. Tried to poke check there by Keith Reed. Very close, but couldn't get up. What a hit by Harbison, as now the Tigers take exception to that, as Harbison and someone else wrestled to the ground with an injured Tiger on the ice.
That looks like that was number 4, Carter Benedict, I believe, who took a little bit of exception to that Harbison hit. From my end up here, it looked clean. The body was turned. It didn't look like it was going to be a boarding penalty, and they are still wrestling on the ground. The Stripes are having a tough time getting them separated. That is some bad blood there between those two players.
Let's see, I believe it is number 4, Carter Benedict was the other party involved there with Harbison. Let's see how they're going to distribute these penalties. Harbison getting a round of applause heading off the ice as he's still jawing words with Carter Benedict, as Harbison is going to the dressing room. And actually, so is Benedict.
Yeah, with 21 seconds left, they're going to serve their penalties into the third period here. So they're both going to probably head to the dressing room.
I wonder if it's a possible game misconduct in play.
There is a possibility that that could be the case. We'll have to listen and see what the PA announcer gives us here from the stripes here down on the ice. But I would assume that it's mainly probably just a 5-minute major for fighting, and that they're both going to go to the locker room right now just because of there being such short time left in the period.
Also to mention, if you do hear any background noise with any foul language or anything, we are close to fans, and we do apologize for anyone that may hear that. Obviously, that's not us, and we do apologize for any overhearing you do hear of the crowd when it gets heated in those moments of play.
One thing I will say about the crowd here at RMU, they're very loyal to their team and to their PA announcer here. I know you've probably heard it a couple times. Every time he announces that there's 1 minute remaining, one thing I love is the fans always thank him, and it's a really cool little thing that goes on here.
It's just something between the announcer, and I believe the band is the one that started, and the fans have been jumping in, because every time the band is here, it's always much louder from that side of the ice. And they love to have a little bit of fun here with the PA announcer, and you love to see that between the fans and the players. And at the end of the game, they do the alma mater. They all go down to the band. They play. Everyone has unity no matter what happens. It's just kind of that family atmosphere that everyone can be friends here and just get along and enjoy great hockey here at the Clearview Arena.
Yeah, and it does look like right now I'm seeing 5 players on the ice for both teams. So I'm assuming that it was just a 5-minute major for fighting and that they went to the locker room, but I'm sure we'll have an update for you guys on that later here.
If we do not have it by the end of this period, we will have it by the start of the third period, as 18 seconds to go here in period 2, 4-1 Colonials. 2 goals so far in this period, 1 respectively by each team. 10 seconds to go behind the net opportunity shot. And Kovac, opportunity here. Kovac, shot, saved by Ruffner as the clocks hit 0. It'll be 4 minutes each for roughing for both Harbison and Carter Benedict, so they have not been ejected. They will be back. They will start the game in the penalty box according to the rules, and they will have, I believe, about 3.5 minutes to serve their penalties?
Yes, roughly. There was about 20 seconds left on the clock, so they're going to be right about that 3.5 mark to serve. I definitely think that it was a huge period for RMU to stay consistent here. We talked about them keeping cooler heads, and they were able to do that for most of the period until that last little skirmish there. We did see a goal from Schindler, and that came from an assist off of Mickey. So huge to see these role players stepping up for RMU here.
Yeah, and respectfully from the other side, the captain, number 8, Andrew Short, assisted by the other captain, Christian Maria, and Nathan Audi getting the secondary on that one. 4-1 the score here in period number 2. A very eventful game thus far. We'll be back in around 14 minutes to give you period number 3. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
As we welcome you back for period number 3 here at the Clearview Ice Arena. Your Robert Morris Colonials are up 4-1 so far on the Rochester Institute of Technology Tigers. Caden McCrory alongside Jared Stevens here.
Yeah, Caden, we did see a huge shot differential last period. RMU outshot RIT 16-7, which was a huge discrepancy from the first period where they outshot RMU 18-10. So definitely drawing that shot total back, allowing Pellegrino to have a little bit of a break in that second period. So let's hope that they can continue to do that in the third period here.
Yeah, Pellegrino only 1 goals against. Very good outing from him thus far. Defense has been playing really good. Just a few names to mention: Lance Cotton, Blake Loges, Braden Harbison, Tyler Draper, Jeremy Jenkins, Nathan Isaac on the defensive side. Absolutely lights out thus far. As mentioned, Braden Harbison and Carter Benedict, 4-minute minors at the end of the period. We'll about to have 3:40-ish to go on that penalty, and they'll be set free. But down to defenseman early for the Colonials is not ideal here to start period 3.
It's not, because then you're going to have to swap a little bit of a pairing here. Isaac's going to have to play with somebody else for a little bit. I'm expecting it to be somebody like Lance Cotton, somebody who has a little bit more experience, like we said, Isaac being a freshman and whatnot. And we are starting to see both teams come back out and skate around, get themselves to their respective benches here. player I wanted to highlight from that last period was Schindler. He looked amazing. He was flying all over the ice. He had a confirmed goal. We're not sure. We think he had an assist on one. It could have possibly been him and Mickey on the assist. And then that's the case. Him and Mickey are both 2-point scorers in this game.
Let's just give it to both of them.
Yeah.
Mickey gets 2 assists tonight. Schindler with a goal and an assist. We know that is the line. But Keith Reed is obviously the center of between those two. So it would make sense to have both Schindler and Mickey having assists on that one. So we're just going to roll with that. If it is wrong, we apologize to either one of those two for giving an assist that you shouldn't have. Maybe it's a good thing that we give you an extra assist. Now we'll pad the stats a little bit.
And like we said, we're going to start out here. We are going to have 5-on-5 hockey, but we do have 2 players in the box, Harbinson as well as Carter Benedict, I believe?
Benedict.
Yes, Carter Benedict is his name. They're going to start out with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds both in the sin bin for their penalties at the end of the last period.
Face-off won by Adamski, thrown back to Jenkins, now thrown to Adamski. Palombo, my mistake, streaking down the wing. Logis with time, he's going to take himself around the net, looking for somewhere to go. Plays it off the net, trying to feed Gio Palombo. Couldn't get him right there. Adamski takes the check there. Kramer's trying to try to pick this puck up, and he kicks it away to Adamski. Lost in his skates. Puck chipped out by the Tigers. Good keep there by Blake Logis. Shot possibly here by Kramer. Sails just wide. Goes behind the net, picked up by Adamski. Colonials all in the offensive zone thus far. Kramer looks, turns, shot blocked away. Picked up now by Gio Palombo along with Jeremy Jenkins to meet him right there. Jenkins battling for it. Throws it low to find the man, Justin Adamski, the captain. Around the net. Open man was Kramer, can't get it to him as the body was there. Kramer's going to stay on that puck. A minute passed so far. Colonial's been in the zone the whole time. Will that be an ice? Yes, it will, as the Tigers are going to be stuck on the ice here, a minute 2 into their shift.
And that has been the story of the game thus far. RMU has been able to keep possession of the puck in the offensive zone against RIT. A complete flop from yesterday. Yesterday, RIT was able to get the puck out, and they were able to turn it into transition.
Mickey to Schindler. Schindler shot through traffic. Good save there by Ruffner. Mickey took an extra jab there. Nothing there.
This line of Mickey, Schindler, and you said the center was Keith Reed,
yep,
have played phenomenal. They've been aggressive. They've been driving at the goalie, Ruffner here, and they are looking like they are hungry tonight.
Good win by Mickey. Schindler to the point. Shot by Draper, blocked away. Down the other way come the Tigers in a foot race. Draper versus a Tiger there. Draper's going to win that battle, but gets bodied along the boards and thrown down by Nick Gravel. Down the other way, Nate Mickey puts on a move. Gets through one guy, gets through another. Opportunity here, gets taken down, no call. Picked up now by Mickey again. Back to the point to Lance Cotton. Cotton turns, finds an open guy, Keith Reed, bounces off of his stick. Puck goes to center ice, picked up by Cotton and thrown down the other way. The Colonials have to retouch up. And now on the chase is Schindler, along with Reed and Mickey. Outlet pass, knocked away by Mickey. Hit there by Robert Byrne, who now steps on the ice, one of the third-line players. Cotton now. Behind the net. Goes to his defensive partner, Logis. Battling for it. Logis, down there also is Robert Byrne. Byrne's going to pick that one up. Also bodied there. What a hit there by Blake Logis, and a man's down for the Tigers. Slow to get up. Logis hit him right in the shoulder, and they're going to whistle this one dead. As now a shot after the whistle. Nate Mickey takes an exception to that one. That was number 81, Jake Ferguson. Or number 91, Zach Tomic, my mistake. That took a shot after the whistle. And they are separated now, respectively going to their own bench.
And it looked like the player that took the body real hard there was number 81, Jake Ferguson. But the shot came from Zach Tomic, and Mickey was not having any of that.
Respectfully so, you're not. It's one of those other unwritten rules. You cannot shoot after the whistle. And he did, and Mickey said, oh, that's enough of that one. Luckily, the referee right there to stop any escalation between those two before it can get out of hand. Smart job there by the referees. Byrne on the draw, the left-handed shot center loses that one as the Tigers get possession of this puck and throw it on net for Pellegrino to knock away. Opportunity shot, hits off the post. What an A-plus opportunity there for Joey Harris, but the post saves the day once again for Pellegrino. Behind the net. Lapiena gets bodied off of that puck. Harris the other way, tries to find the outlet. Man number 49, Doug Smith, can't connect. Smith now in a battle with Nathan Isaac behind the play. And we're going to get a slashing call. Let's see who the guilty party is. And it looks like it's going to be Austin Lampiana for the Colonials, I think.
It is, and that is a bummer, especially after a beautiful best friend of Christian Pellegrino here, the post, making another huge save for him. It was beat. He was beat in that play, but the post saved his day once more. And we are going to have a stoppage here.
Looks as the medical attention is needed on the Tiger bench for number 81, Jake Ferguson, as you mentioned, was brought down to the ice during that scuffle between Tominick and Nate Mickey.
We do hope to, see that he is okay. Hopefully he's able to, get the medical attention needed and that he can continue into this game. Obviously, like we said, we're not sure if Scholler Dillon was injured last game, but they are missing him on the ice, so it sucks to lose another player there.
Adamski wins this draw, taken out beautifully by Lance Cotton. Not able to walk the way there by Nick Gravel. The usual line out there for the penalty kill: Adamski, Kramer, Cotton, and Draper. Now the other way. Here come the Tigers. Alec Vent. Haven't called his name too much tonight, but he's really on the score sheet a lot for this RIT team. Opportunity shot there. Getting scores off the water bottle. Nick Gravel comes and strikes that one home and cuts the lead to 4-2.
That's huge from Nick Gravel, who was on the score sheet last night. He was an assist on that Joey Harris wonder goal in overtime. So it's nice to see him step up with the lack of Scholler Dillon on the team. And Andrew Short has already given a little bit. So it's nice to see Nick Gravel step up and rifle one home there on the power play. It sucks to see RMU's PK not be able to get that done. They played well defensively thus far. Let's hope they can keep this momentum going in their favor.
A screenshot in front, it looks like, hits the water bottle. Pellegrino, goal number 7 on the season, and second point in the last 2 games for Nick Gravel. 4-2 now here in period number 3. Colonials on the advantage side thus far. 4-3 the score last night in favor of the RIT Tigers. Mickey, opportunity shot in front right there with Schindler, the great save from the netminder Ruffner. Christian Luria is going to get another assist, his second of the night. The captain adds to his point total thus far. Shot by Lodges in front, rebounds, and scores! Nate Mickey, welcome back to the island. His first goal on home ice.
We love to see that for Nate Mickey here. It was a shot from the point, and Nate Mickey was where he has been most of the game tonight, and that is sitting in front of Ruffier.
Nate Mickey with a little stick twirl puts it home and looks at the bench. Nate Mickey, he was due. He really was, and he finally puts that one home off a beautiful deflection off the shot from the point from Blake Logis.
It's definitely love to see these boys on the depth positions, on the second and third lines, getting their opportunity to put pucks deep, and they're doing that very successfully here against the RIT Tigers.
Cam Smith's going to take the draw here for that third unit to come out. Cam Smith, John Betts, and Santino Malteri. 5-2, the momentum swings back in favor of the Colonials. Opportunity in front, knocked away from the stick of Taylor Draper. Down goes a body. Cameron Smith tries to go on the front. Opportunity shot in front, saved by Pellegrino. Pellegrino stops number 17, Ben Infante. Schindler gets another point, his second assist of the night.
As well as Blake Logis was the other assist on that goal. So it is a huge turnout from these RMU boys with a score of 5-2 with 16 minutes left. They are just pouring it on here against RIT here at Clearview Arena.
Blake Logis is actually his first assist of the season, and it comes off of what could have been a goal.
Congratulations to Blake.
One of those impact defensive players getting involved in the offense, Blake Logis, with his first assist on the season, which a very helpful assist in that. Pelly chants are now starting throughout the crowd as they say thanks to their netminder. And here comes a breakaway opportunity for Gio Palumbo. Palumbo shot blocked off of the glove there, the netminder. Down there's Adamski as well as Cotton. The puck cannot stay in. Cotton's going to throw it back in, and the Colonials will retouch up. Palumbo, an A-plus opportunity. He's had a ton so far these past 2 games, but hasn't put one home just yet. But you just have that feeling. He's getting close. Palumbo perfectly picks off that pass, picks up his own rebound. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Roman Kramer's going to pick up his loose rebound. Palumbo takes a tumble. Kramer makes a little move. Gets his own rebound yet again. Also down there is Tyler Draper to help out with Palumbo on the ice. Palumbo between the legs. Nice little move there. Tried to go through the legs and find an open man, but couldn't. Lance Cotton takes a big hit along the boards, and I think he's going to get a penalty.
Yes, he hit number 7 on RIT, Brad Shea, and it looked like a clean hit from up here, but we are on that short side angle. I thought it was clean, but the Stripes disagree with us up here.
So it's going to be Lance Cotton, 2 minutes for elbowing. I guess the elbow got a little bit too high up for the ref's liking, and the Tigers are going to go on a power play. Coach Joseph not in agreement with that call.
I wouldn't be either if I was Coach Joseph. And when we rewind to that last little opportunity for Palumbo there, I wish he would have held the puck just a couple seconds sooner. He did have Arvidsson cutting down, and that could have been a difference maker.
Speaking of Harbison, he is staying on the ice, along with Keith Reed, who pokes that one free. Also Schindler, both of those guys hard on the attack, put that puck all the way down into the RIT defensive zone. Behind the net, the captain is going to move that one through, try to find for Vent there, couldn't connect. Schindler once again hard on the stick. Can he get this one out? And he does. Schindler sends it the length of the ice, and 30 seconds have now been killed off of this Colonial penalty. The Tigers tried to play it along the boards, but Keith Reed actually intercepted that until the Tigers took it right back off of him. Reed retreating back to the defensive zone to begin another attack for the Tigers. 3 men on 2 here until Reed and Schindler get back, and they do. 14-18 to play. About 1 minute and 10 to go on the power play. The penalty caught, and 2 minutes for elbowing was the call. Shot in front, rebound, Pellegrino takes away the stick there.
What a sprawl by Pellegrino. That shot comes in, and there was a chance for a rebound shot, but he lays out into the starfish and robs that opportunity.
There was a big body in front. That's number 9, Tyler Gamble. Had a really good screen. Pellegrino couldn't read that first one perfectly, and the rebound was just covered up. Great job by Pellegrino. Another shot opportunity, sails just wide. Picked up by Jenkins to Adamski. Kramer's chasing down this one. Kramer has a step. Opportunity, Kramer. What a move. Just couldn't hold on to the puck for a second too long there. He would have had another goal. Adamski retreats wisely just to reset and kill more time. 42 seconds to go on the penalty. Down the length of the ice it goes. Kramer on the attack here, putting pressure on the defense. 33 seconds now. Probably 1 or 2 more rushes if the Tigers can maintain control in the offensive zone on the penalty to Cotton. Hits off the referee. It looks like maybe the elbow almost worked in the Tigers' favors. Now they're going to blow it dead because it hit off the referee, I believe.
I'm not sure if they blew it dead for that or if it went high. It did sound like it take a shot off the glass. Maybe it did hit that upper netting. I'm not too sure.
They're gonna mark it outside the zone. That means dead off the referee, and the referee is gonna call it dead there.
It's crazy to me how good Roman Kramer is with his deke moves. He makes people look silly out there sometimes on skates, and in that opportunity, it was just right place, right time for him to pick up the puck.
Byrne wins that. Jenkins is gonna send that the length of the ice. Kills off even more time. Tigers may have one more chance possibly if they get going here. 10 seconds to go on the penalty to Cotton, and he'll be set free. The other way. Good little inside move from number 6 there, Birmingham. Missed just wide 1 second, and Cotton is out. And we are at even strength once again at 13 minutes to go in period number 3. Logis throws it. Also there is Byrne. Taken away by the stick there. Just past Jeremy Jenkins. Body pressing hard there. Opportunity in front. Good stick there by Blake Logis to knock that one away. Helping out the goaltender Pellegrino with odd man rush in front of the net. Byrne behind the net. Jenkins tries to go for Kovac. Can't hit his stick. Jenkins has it again. Takes off 2 bodies there. Kovac tries to chip. Can't get through the feet of number 6. Birmingham. Logis tries to flip it up. Can't do it quite. Smith's going to pick up that rebound, though, and he's going to take it himself. He's a man on his back. Can he shuffle him off? He can. What a good job there by Cameron Smith. Skating through traffic. Smith, opportunity shot. He scores! Cameron Smith, end to end. My goodness, what a move by Cameron Smith.
What a tough angle goal from Cameron Smith there. He had a defender draped all over him from blue line to blue line, and he took the sharpest angle he could and still got the flick up over Ruffer. I will have a concern, though. Ruffer did look like he took a shot there, and he is shaken up on the play there. So we're going to check on him and make sure that he's okay here for a second.
Yeah.
But what a beautiful tote by Cameron Smith. They had been stuck in the defensive zone, and he managed to tote it from the defensive zone all the way down and go coast to coast for the goal.
Hey, dangle, snipe, and selly, as they say.
Wheel snipe selly, baby.
Perfectly done by Cameron Smith. His third goal of the season from the young player in Cameron Smith. 6-2, and that puts the Colonials up at a very big advantage thus far. Smith unassisted is the official reading on the goal. And he didn't even need anyone. He did it all himself. Around the net they go. RMU still has possession of the puck. Mickey goes in front, but no one home there in the middle as Keith Reed was playing a little bit back on the defensive side. Reed takes a big body there and takes down one of the Tiger players who does not like that. Down at the other end of the ice, Draper. Draper takes a body there. Rebound in front. Pellegrino knocks that one away with his stick. Puck is loose. Pellegrino's going to cover that one up.
What a beautiful save by Pellegrino there to cover that puck up. He has done phenomenal work. He's faced a ton of shots, and he's only gave up 2 goals here. They haven't been the prettiest goals that he's given up, but his offense and his defensive partners in front of him have kept the goal differential good in his favor. So,
my goodness, what an eventful third period we've had thus far, and we're not even halfway through it yet. That top unit is now out, and Roman Kramer picks up the puck. Kramer tries to make through the middle. Gets knocked away, but he regains his own rebound there. Kramer on his backhand. Shuffles it through. Tries to go for Palumbo. Palumbo gets bodied down. Isaac wisely doesn't step up as the puck goes down the defensive zone for Harbison to grab. Through a Tiger player, Roman Kramer picks it up. 2 Tigers meet him there and take the puck off him, but Kramer regains the puck in the defensive zone. On his forehand, finds Palumbo. The streaking man is Adamski. Can't get it quite through the center of the ice. Was Palumbo. Opportunity for the Tigers. Missed just wide off the shot of Tyler Gramble. Another shot. Pellegrino knocks that away very easily. Isaac finds Adamski. Adamski up the left wing boards, taking his time here. Adamski looks through the middle. Tries to go for Kramer. Can't reach his stick. Good job by Adamski taking away the other defender's stick to get that pass through the middle, but Kramer just could barely miss that one. Down the other way come the Tigers. Shot there by number 91, Tomnik. Covered up by Pellegrino with ease.
When we look back at that last play, Adamski did wonders carrying that puck down into the zone. Kramer just had a man on him the whole way. He cut in towards the center of the ice to try to get a clear shot, but the defender played him very well.
Cameron Smith, the man of the hour, wins that draw back to the defenseman. Jenkins to Logis. Logis is having one heck of a game, I must say. One person we have not called on the score sheet a lot throughout the season, or his name in general, having a great game defensively and offensively so far. Halfway mark has been reached here in period 3. 6-2 Colonials, the score right now. Jenkins makes a little finesse move there, makes a little spinorama, and now Malteri has a possible chance here. Malteri tries to take away the stick of the defender, and the defender wins that battle slightly. And that one staying the length of the ice. Logis is going to touch it for no icing. The ref had his hand up for icing and took it away.
Waved it off there. I think it might have deflected off of a stick here in mid-ice, but we're not too sure on that one.
Yeah, not possibly sure there as the Tigers now regroup around the net. Opportunity shot here. Great save by Pellegrino off of Joey Harris. Harris, who beat Mackey last night. Pellegrino says otherwise.
Pellegrino says, I want revenge for my brother down in the crease, and he shuts the door on Harris there on a beautiful save. Man, I cannot give Pellegrino enough credit for this being his first start of the season, and to face as many shots as he has against this RIT team. He's looked phenomenal.
Yeah, according to our stat man, Jordan Wirtz, this is his first game since February 8th, 2020. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but if it is accurate, that is quite amazing how long he has not played a game, and he's been able to excel tonight, or today, in this overall game. It's been absolutely incredible game out of Christian Pellegrino. Draper shakes off the hit. He got Nate Mickey with him. Draper through the middle, picks up his own rebound there. Draper shot, sails just wide. Reed hands that puck down, hits off his skate. Reed picks it up. Nice move by Reed on his backhand, one hand on his stick, and they're going to call that.
There is a beautiful call. Finally, we get some little bit of a favor. Reed had a defender draped all over his back. He was holding him up. He wasn't allowing him to get his stick on the ice there, and it managed to eventually get called for a penalty. So the RMU Colonials are going to go on the power play again.
Yeah, that's Liam McLean, the guilty party. I believe it was a hook, or maybe, I don't know exactly, maybe a holding. But the fact that Keith Reed had McLean draped all over him, he had one hand on his stick, and he somehow almost still got it across to the open man, Nate Mickey. Absolutely incredible play by Keith Reed to draw that penalty.
Speaking of Nate, Mickey wins the draw there.
Mickey with a beautiful win, the left-handed shot centerman. Shot by Kramer. In the middle, loose, covered up there by Ruffner.
Beautiful shot. This first line has not been the most productive on the power play, but let's hope they can change that here on this go-around. It has been the second line that's looked to be the most productive, so we'll hope that the first line can get something done here.
It is officially 2 minutes. 4 holding is the call against Liam McLean. We weren't sure if they're going to call a hook or a hold, depending on how the referee viewed how he was draped over Keith Reed. Kramer picks up that puck now. Always deadly when the puck's on his stick. Kramer to the middle, goes for a Dabski and missed just wide there. Draper in front, puck bounces around. Nate Mickey's going to try to pick this one up. He cannot hold on. Luckily, Jeremy Jenkins is right there. Jenkins to Kramer. Playing catch now along the point. That puck is poked off the stick of Jenkins, but he has the speed to go catch up to that puck. Mickey sends it through the middle, picked off beautifully by the Tigers, and they send it down the length of the ice. 1:13 to go on the power play for the Colonials. Behind the net's Mickey, leaves it off for Kramer. Kramer's going to try to take it himself. Gets around one man. Maybe another one. Pokes her away there by the Tigers, and the length of the ice it goes. Lance Cotton steps on the ice now for the Colonials' second power play unit to begin changing on, including Keith Reed. As 2 players take a tumble. I don't know if they connected or not there. Hard angle. As the Tigers just absolutely controlling the neutral zone right now, and the Colonials cannot get anything going on a breakout. Cotton. Open man's Keith Reed along the right wing boards. Reed takes it himself on his backhand. Shovels it low. Also low Schindler and Harbison. Cotton can't keep that one in. 25 seconds now to go on the power play. Pellegrino helps out his defenseman Cotton. Leaves it for Palumbo. Palumbo's going to take it himself, it looks like. Palumbo, forehand deke. Goes through the middle. Palumbo shot. Hits off the pad. What a beautiful move by Gio Palumbo. But Ruffner met him like a book. Cotton. Waiting. Goes for Schindler. Broken stick by Harbison. It looks like he looks to go get a change. Palumbo low to Reed. Even strength now. Reed looks. Shot. Good save by Ruffner. Rebound was there. Picked up by Cotton. Cotton across. Finds low. Just shot. Hits a few people in front. Sails just wide. Around the net, Cotton sends it. Schindler on the chase now. The Tigers going to pick it up and go the other way. Sharp angle shot there by number 6, Mike Birmingham, as now he goes to the bench after just dumping and chasing that on net. Logis to Cotton. Cotton sends it off the boards there. Pellegrino saw the puck trickle out, and he wisely covers that one up.
Beautiful cover there by Pellegrino. Cotton goes for the send around, and it gets cut off. And he actually takes a shot in the progress, and that's what we're actually talking with the refs about right now down here is Cotton thought that shot was a little high, and Cotton's a huge body, so for somebody to be able to hit him high, they probably had to launch themselves upwards at him, and I think that's what happened there, but the refs saw it otherwise.
Cotton, 6'4", very big person on the D-man that I don't think anyone really wants to mess with. He's known for a little bit of his aggressive play style. And we'll see what happens next time he steps on the ice. 6 minutes to go here in period 3. 6-2 Colonials to score at the moment. As the Colonials send that one the other length. Santino Malteri has an edge. Malteri shot. Scores! Santino Malteri, his 4th of the season. And the Colonials make it 7-2.
That is a very unfortunate event for the alternate captain, Alec Vent, who tries to play the puck in mid-ice. He tries to crouch down and stop it from going on towards his goalkeeper, and he, by doing so, leaves himself flat-footed for Malteri to get in behind him and put that shot 5 hole on Ruffer.
I don't even think the referee saw that as a goal. Malteri's the one that celebrated, and the referee looked behind the net and saw the puck and ended up calling that one a goal. But Malteri, great job there using his speed, beating Vent on that one-on-one. picking up that puck, controlling it, and putting it in the back of the cage. 7-2 now. What an outstanding performance so far from this offense. Kramer has it. Over across, tries to go for Palumbo, couldn't connect. Lodge's shot, glove down by Ruffner. Looks like Robert Byrne is going to get his second assist of the season. And number 10, Cameron Smith gets his second point of the night, his 9th assist of the season.
Man, we really hit the nail on the head when we said these depth players needed to step up. We're getting scoring from all lines on the board and all pairings on defense. We love to see that.
I absolutely love to see it. I'm looking down at my stat sheet, and almost every player has a point so far. It's pretty incredible what this team has been able to do today after that disappointing 4-3 loss last night. And Kramer picks it up 2-on-1 the other way. Kramer with Palumbo. Kramer takes it himself, misses it just wide as the defenseman was covering Palumbo. RIT is going to pick this one up, hitting almost the 5-minute mark as the Pelly chants continue here at Clearview Arena to show support for Christian Pellegrino, the netminder, who's played absolutely outstanding and so far would be my #1 star of the game. Shot on net it goes. Picked up there by Brian Schindler. Makes a move there as Kramer. Kramer's going to take it himself. Looks for the open man. Tried to go for Keith Reed. Missed just a hair. Schindler tries to control that puck. Bounces off his stick. Schindler's going to try to body to get that one back. The Tigers are going to pick up and head the other way. Intercepted pass by Mickey. Mickey on a breakaway. Mickey, forehand, back and forth. What a beautiful move by Nate Mickey. Made the goalie go to the other side, and he puts that one home for his second of the night.
I feel bad for Ruffer here. This is a tough outing for this young man. And Nate Mickey just puts him on the ground, puts him on the floor, and he says, let me show you the dirtiest dangle I have in my arsenal. The forehand, backhand, leave it behind for you to take that.
Wow, I'm speechless by Nate Mickey on that one. That was, he confused me up here. I didn't know what he was going to do. He made that extra move, and the goalie went to the right, and he had all day to shoot that puck. Nate Mickey, what a welcoming back here to Clearview Ice Arena for him. 2 goals, 1 assist on the night so far.
The Pelly chants continue as well. Everybody loves Pellegrino here.
As Pellegrino makes another save there, as the crowd erupts after that one. As that one's going to go down the length of the ice for Colonial Icing, a 4:07 to go.
You said what a welcome home to Clearview Arena for Nate Mickey. I'm saying what a welcome home for Pellegrino. Everybody in the stands is chanting his name, and I understand why. He's only allowed in 2 goals on so many shots that he's faced today. It's magic what he's doing here.
4:07 to go here. Won by Reed. Shot there, saved by Pellegrino once again. Draper is going to pick this one up. Draper sends that one through. Try to go for Mickey. Can't connect. There's Mickey. Finishes his check. Picked up by Keith Reed now. Makes a little finesse move. Reed gets checked off there. And now what a great play by Nate Mickey to knock away the puck. And then a stick went up high on Nate Mickey. And his line mates Draper and Reed took an exception to that one.
So as we were talking about, the wonderful welcome home for both of these guys, Nate Mickey and Christian Pellegrino, I just want to highlight some numbers here for you. He has faced 35 shots tonight, only allowed 2. Wonderful stuff. As well as this depth that the RMU team has played with, 11 different players have put points on the board for them today.
And it looks like number 20 might be ejected. Nathan Audi is heading down the runway.
You would think that with, roughly about 3 minutes and 43 seconds left, that it's probably either a game misconduct or a double minor.
I'm guessing a double minor because the stick came up high on Nate Mickey, and when that happens, if they check for blood.
Yep.
And if you are bleeding, you get an extra 2 minutes. So that seems like the likely scenario here, as it looks like the Colonial, it says 2 minutes on the scoreboard, but we will get confirmation here shortly.
We do see another man, number 4, going to the bench, so I'm assuming that was a double minor here and that he's going to serve the first 2 minutes and come out, and then that, the other player will not return.
That seems the likely scenario. Draper to Kramer is going to play catch here. Under 4 minutes to go. We'll wait for the official call from the scorekeeper. to see exactly what the penalty is. As Mickey throws it back for Kramer. So it's 2 minutes for high sticking and a 10-minute misconduct. So we'll be back to 5-on-5 when Benedict will be let free here in a minute and 34, as Kramer wisely is just going to play it behind his net and kill time. There's no reason for them to run up the score, really. And Kramer is just trying to keep it. It's good sportsmanship on his behalf.
Yeah, it's definitely very good sportsmanship. Now, my question for you and for probably the fellow fans at home, does that 10-minute misconduct roll over into their next game?
It does not.
Okay.
It shows on the penalty minutes side of things on a stat sheet, but no matter when you take it into the game, it's not going to roll over. It might result in a suspension, possibly if the ACHA feels it that way, if they do review that kind of stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. 56 seconds to go here on the power play as Kramer picks that puck up. Kramer with an opportunity sends it wide to Adamski. Looks like they're just going to play catch here wisely. It's Jenkins. Jenkins walks it in, shot, rebound in front. Draper tried to pick that one up, bounces off to Adamski. Adamski with a man on him hard. A stick goes off there of Christian Laurier, the captain. Adamski wrestles him down. Draper, open man Mickey. Mickey for Jenkins. Jenkins' shot goes wide over the net, as the scoreboard had a little bit of a problem there, and we saw a bunch of different numbers for quite a hot minute.
It looked like Morris Code up on the scoreboard. I'm wondering if that shot didn't rattle some wires down there.
Maybe something with the Matrix with Keanu Reeves.
And he's going again there with it.
7 seconds to go here. Crowd's getting a little rowdy. The referees are just letting the players play at this point in the game as we are under the 2-minute mark. Jenkins going to carry it himself. Leaves it off for Schindler. Schindler tries to put that one forward. We are now at even strength. Hit there by Keith Reed. Lined his man up perfectly. What a beautiful stretch pass. Jenkins the other way. Jenkins tries to leave it off for Draper, Schindler, who was trailing. Reed bottling along the boards along with Jenkins. Jenkins playing low. Jenkins, Reed, still battling for that puck. Let's see who comes out of that one. It looks like the Tigers will. That was number 91, Zach Tominick. Harbison, bodied hard there. Also, Gio Palombo took a little bit of an exception to that and took his Tomlick out as well. Almost a minute to go here as you're going to hear the PA announcer say it and the band respond with happiness here. Tomlick shot, saved by Pellegrino as the PA announcer thanks the crowd.
I think Pellegrino needs to be thanking his teammates for keeping clear lanes of vision for him. I think that has been the key to his success as we hear the crowd around us chant for him. He has made some fantastic saves, standing on his head all night long.
It looks like that third line unit will step out here. Robert Byrne loses that draw shot, sails just wide to Pellegrino. Kovac on the attack now. Around the net come the Tigers, 45 to play. As they look to just get something here. Beninfante around the net. Open man tries to go to the point. Sails just wide of Alec Vent, who has to retreat. Vent through the middle. Finds an open man. Here they come now. 30 seconds to go. Shot there. Good block there by Robert Byrne. Byrne takes his time, gets positioning. Harbison has it now in the body check. Harbison takes his man down. Around behind the net. Harbison to Lapiana, and that one exits the zone. 12 seconds to play. Vent has it now. Looks like he's just going to hold it behind his net. 6 seconds, 5. The final seconds tick down. And in his first start back since March of 2020, Christian Pellegrino with an amazing win for this Colonial squad as they are victorious this afternoon, 8-2.
And he is welcomed with open arms by all of his teammates down there because he stood on his head all game long for them.
As they line up to shake hands after a great series between RIT and RMU. RIT victorious last night, 4-3 in overtime. Colonials respond, winning this one 8-2. Looking through, great sportsmanship from both sides here, putting both games beside. Mackey and Pellegrino and Rutherford having a moment down at the nets there. Them showing appreciation for their netminder friend.
And it was a huge game for all parties involved. Like I said, we asked for depth play early, and that's what we got. Like I said earlier, we had 11 different players score points tonight. That's huge for RMU. They haven't had that production in a lot of games. It's mainly been those first-line guys, Adamansky, Kramer, that have put points on the board. So to see other guys like Mickey and Schindler do it, it's fantastic.
As we will pan over here to the band, who's going to salute the alma mater. Pellegrino saluting the crowd, waving to all his fans here. Christian Pellegrino, what a game. As him, Mackey, and Rutherford gather at the end of the pile there as the alma mater starts to play. Let's do the 3 stars of the game here as we get a word here from our stat keeper. What do we got?
I did get a word that final shot total was 40 us and 37 them, I believe he said. So we definitely faced a lot of shots. Pellegrino, 38 saves. That's massive for him. Like you said, he hasn't played since about February of 2020, and to be a netminder and have to come back without having game experience for that long, it's huge for him to get into a groove early, and that's what he did.
Let's go for our 3 stars of the game. Who do you got as your 3 stars?
You have to give star number 3, in my opinion, to, I'm going to say for Mickey. Mickey played out of his mind. He's, like I said, a fresh face to the team back on the lineup here. I'm going to throw it to you for number 2 because I think I know who you're going to go with.
Yeah, my number 2 star, it's a hard choice here, but I think I'm going to go with Brian Schindler. 2 goals, 1 goal, 2 assists. His effectiveness throughout the ice tonight was very effective in helping this team get the win. And I think we're both in agreement of who number 1 should be.
It's definitely got to be Christian Pellegrino. He played out of his mind. Like I said, 38 saves on 40 shots faced. Without him, the score is going to be a complete differential here. You know, you look at the score and it's 8-2. That could have easily been 8-5, 8-6. This could have been a lot closer of a game than what it was, and because Pellegrino stood on his head, it wasn't the case.
And just to recap, a ton of goals here. Nate Mickey had 2 goals. Heath Reed with a beautiful goal on a 3-on-1. Justin Adamski had himself a goal. Cameron Smith by himself took 3 defenders with him and had a great goal. Santino Malteri, Roman Kramer, Brian Schindler. Just look down that list, and the depth of this team is starting to show, and they're going to be a deadly team going for these next few weeks before playoffs.
It is. Like you said, this is a young team, so they're getting this experience now to be able to produce goals and produce points from the rest of the lines on the lineup so that first line can have some of the heat taken off of them. You look, I think, honestly, Kramer's line didn't have a great showing tonight. They had a goal, obviously. Kramer had a goal. We had an assist from Adamansky, but or a goal from him as well. But I think for the most part, it was those second, third, and fourth lines that really stepped up and produced, and that's what you love to see going into a playoff run for hockey.
Absolutely. 8-2 is your final from the Clearview Ice Arena in favor of the Colonials. Stay tuned. We're going to have D3 Senior Night versus IUP. I'm not sure if we're going to do a separate stream or it's going to be on the same one or not, but stay tuned for that. We should be getting going with that momentarily. Thank you all for watching this one. We hope to see you back for the next one of D3 versus IUP.